Mistakes provide us with unlimited learning potential. August 18, 2013. Mistakes happen and there is no one that likes to make them. Without mistakes, the learning you accomplished afterwards would not have occurred. When you allow the mistakes to guide you correctly, you will progress forward along your current journey with confidence and you will achieve. Any mistake made gives you another chance to try again by making different choices in order to produce a better outcome. Opportunities of growth are exponential after a mistake is realized as you become conscious of the possibility of improving more of yourself, by learning what went wrong and discovering new ways to bring what it is you are trying to achieve into actual success. Don't allow the mistake to overwhelm you with guilt, allow the mistake to become part of your steps toward success. Dear ones, it is understood mistakes don't happen just by your actions, they are also done through words you have expressed. If you have made mistakes and hurt others through your words or actions, it is vitally important not just to the dear souls that received your thoughtless actions or words to apologize. When you apologize, you are also releasing any lingering guilt. You accept the responsibility of the harm you may have caused, and when you apologize sincerely and with dignity, it will help to restore trust and goodwill. We know how difficult it can be to apologize to the dear soul you may have hurt. It can be embarrassing and make you feel uncomfortable. Being able to apologize allows the other person to forgive you, and forgiveness in itself provides healing for the one who was hurt and for the one who caused the hurt. Owning up to mistakes requires great inner strength and bravery, but it also provides great growth in your own development and deeper self-knowledge and awareness. So many dear souls are afraid to make mistakes. They move throughout their daily life trying to be perfect in every way. There is no growth potential within this kind of living. There is no stepping beyond comfort zones into the unknown. There is not exceptional learning. There are no mistakes to be used as stepping stones, and there is a lack of responsibility. Comprehend, dear ones. Making the occasional mistake is an important part to your movement forward on your wonderful journey. Every time you add on more responsibilities, you also increase the likelihood of making mistakes. Avoiding making mistakes can easily become a barrier because you become afraid to take risks, even risks that are important. Don't allow the fear of making a mistake make you hard and unmovable. So many dear souls find it necessary to justify their actions in everything, even when it's owning up to a mistake they made. Even though inside they know it's wrong, they may pass the blame to someone else, as this is a first reaction when many step forward to reveal their mistake. If you are required to explain yourself to your manager or supervisor, most likely this person does not want to hear excuses, blaming, or any kind of justifications. They really want you to step up and take responsibility for the mistake you made. So many times, dear ones, what we witness is many dear souls trying to justify their actions for the sake of their precious egos. Don't protect your ego, dear ones. Allow your true self that shines with the light of God to step through with dignity and sincerity when it's time to admit you were wrong. When you know full well you have made a mistake, take the necessary actions and steps to learn what went wrong, and these steps will help you learn to avoid making the same mistakes again. It is very important to understand the fundamental reason for the mistake before you can begin anew. If you have spoken out of turn and said words that caused harm, learn what it was that caused you to feel frustrated or angry. Were you tired then? Maybe you were grieving a loss of some kind. Become your own detective and learn what was happening before the outburst occurred and you spoke inappropriately, possibly using words that were sharp and damaging. The more you learn of the reason behind your outburst, the better the other person who received your verbal assault will understand. They will accept your apology and forgive you. It is important, dear ones, to discover ways to detach from the stress your day may incur, find ways to relax, and it is okay to let someone know ahead of time before you begin any conversation that you are feeling tired and the stress of the day is still working its way out. Don't become guilty when you make a mistake, and don't go through your journey avoiding the possibility of making a mistake. What is needed, dear ones, is your perseverance to learn from them. If mistakes are repeated, This demonstrates that you have not learned and your progress suffers until the essential learning has happened and the repeated cycle of making the same mistakes comes to an end. Many times, the mistakes that occur are created by conditioned habits. In order to break the cycle of making the same mistakes, you need to break those habits. A great deal of reflection is needed, as you must first accept this need to be done, and make a working plan that will bring the changes needed that will sustain a newer and more effective way of thinking, living and being. When you change your habits, dear ones, you alter the course of repeating the same mistakes. The sooner you can let go of limiting habits, the better it is for you and for those closest to you. Look at making a mistake as providing yourself an opportunity to learn and to become more aware of yourself and your global environment. When you are able to learn from your mistakes, you grow in wisdom and you actually accelerate your growth and development in all facets of your life. Mistakes that are made have a relationship with risk and they are vitally important to success. Every time you step forward into an unknown direction or you move past your comfort zone, you are taking a risk, and through your steps you are gaining valuable information that will provide you unlimited knowledge, because as you step forward into new concepts, mistakes are bound to happen and they are useful and very much part of your growth. When you are able to see mistakes as being positive and useful stepping stones, you will create a newer and fresher perspective outlook on life. Mistakes are going to come, dear ones, there is no running away from them or hiding. Accept them for the learning they hold, because without them, you would not have come to where you are now. Thanks to the mistakes you have made so far, you have gained so much knowledge and wisdom that could not ever be found through any book, because you lived through these experiences. They are yours and they have helped you to become the divine and lovely person you are now. Each of you have within you the source, the inner power to bring all the necessary changes into your life that will bring about changes to the direction of your journey that is positive, uplifting and successful. Be brave, reach down for that extra bit of courage and step forward knowing God is also with you, and embrace life fully with your love, compassion and be enthusiastic when you face something you don't know. Life is a journey, dear ones, a beautiful journey of endless possibilities. Embrace all that life has given you so far and embrace what is yet to come, as you are not yet done becoming all you can be, as the dear ones is unlimited. I am Melchizedek through Julie Miller. spiritualnetworks.com